This is 20 Questions with Riley from the band Power Trip, right here on the Heavy Hearts.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah, I think it's pretty pretentious for us to believe that we're like the most highly evolved form of life in the universe, essentially. If you can comprehend the size of the universe, I think it's like really stupid to say that it's not. But if you go into like, have we made contact? I really don't know. But yeah, totally, I believe in aliens.
Right.
Some other higher form of life for sure.
Literary character do you wish actually existed?
Ooh, that's a good question. Spider Jerusalem. It's from this comic called Transmetropolitan, and he's kind of like this gonzo journalist, sort of Hunter S. Thompson type, but just like even more larger than life. So that's probably one of my favorite literary characters. I mean, maybe Michael from Stranger in a Strange Land. That would be really cool because that would confirm that there are aliens, because that book is about a human being raised by Martians. So that would be interesting. Andy like is like a savior. He like saves the world, so like brings world peace. We could use that. So we could probably use a little bit of
he sounds pretty
bit of that. So yeah, either Michael from Stranger in a Strange Land or Spider Jerusalem would be my two choices.
So when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to be a movie director. Anytime there was like I didn't know what that even entailed. I just really loved movies.
Do you want to sit in the chair and yell through the?
Yeah, just yell at people and like but yeah, anytime there was a career day, it was a geologist too, because I was obsessed with Jurassic Park, so I thought being like a paleontologist or a geologist was like some exciting thing, and then you're like, oh, this is boring. You sit there for like 18 hours with like a brush, and you're like, yeah.
All right, hamburgers or pizza?
Pizza, yeah, pizza.
Yeah.
You can do so much more with a pizza. Because, you can have different bases for sauces. You got white, basil, pesto, whatever. And, yeah, I guess you can make burgers out of different meats, but it's still going to be similar in texture and all that stuff.
What is one thing that you're really bad at that you wish you were really good at?
Oh, math. Totally. Yeah. Easy. Math.
100% agree. What is the last piece of jewelry/accessory did you purchase?
I bought my girlfriend a necklace on this tour. I found this nice gold chain that had a really cool piece of turquoise at the end of it, and it was some handmade. It was in this like little market. So this woman just had like a small little jewelry boutique, and so I thought she'd like it, so I bought it for her.
Gold star for the boyfriend. Dun. And what is the best compliment you've ever received?
I know the worst. I know that's the opposite. One time when I was arrested, the arresting officer told me that I looked like Lars Ulrich, and I got really upset about that.
Wow. That's not really a good thing.
Yeah, that sucked. Because he was like, you're a rocker, aren't you? And I was like, yeah. It's like, you look like Lars Ulrich. And I was like, fuck. I don't know. Because when people, if like a young kid comes up to me at a show and they're like, you're a huge inspiration, I look up to you, I'm like, don't. I'm a bad person. Don't look up to me. I'm like, you should not be anything like me. And like, you should like play music, sure, but like, don't pursue a career in music because it's hell.
Right. Yeah.
It's soul sucking. So no, I'm kidding. I think just getting to do what I do with the band and going out with who we get to go out with is kind of the compliment in itself. I guess.
Yeah. Favorite vacation spot?
Probably somewhere I've never been before. But I do really love Chicago in the summer. I really, really do. And Michigan in the summer.
Michigan's so underrated. Like the north?
Totally.
Dude.
I had an uncle living in Holland, and I would go hang out with him. And, like, that was like some of the first times of me getting drunk. He had like a kegerator and like a pool table and darts, and we would just like stay up all night and like listen to classic rock, and I would like drink a beer when I was like 14 or whatever. And had a great time.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing. You go to a brewery, a distillery, and a winery all in one day.
He'd take me out and take me out on the lake and stuff like that. The last real vacation I ever went on was a few years ago. We managed to go to Pensacola for my dad's 60th birthday. So, yeah.
All the old folk.
But I really enjoy Chicago in the summer, so that's probably. I really like Budapest. When we're on tour, that's probably one of my favorite places to be.
All right.
Toronto is another one. But, like, Budapest, we usually have time to do stuff, and that city has so much to do, and it's very beautiful and a lot to explore. I like that place a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is your most visited website?
So, it's a news website called The Slot.
All right. Nerd.
Apparently. That's what comes up when I pull up a
the little
Google thing.
Little
See,
thing.
it's got all the stuff.
All right. So, what was your first concert? Doesn't have to be a rock concert, but it's a concert that you remember.
Filter. In 5th grade, my friend's dad, his girlfriend at the time, got these tickets to go see Filter, so the 4 of us went, and this band called Pimpedelic opened up, and they were like this, like, at the time they wanted to be like this really bad Kid Rock ripoff, so they're like a rap metal band, and they're all wearing like sweatpants and stuff, and they brought like strippers out on stage, and I was in like 5th grade, like the idea of lesbianism hadn't even like creeped into my like consciousness, and then like I saw like these 2 naked women going at it, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, it really kind of opened up my worldview there.
I can imagine.
And my friend's dad just looked over and was like, do not tell your parents. And then, but it was so, like, bad, like, because these guys had, like, visible erections, like, over their, like, while they're playing and stuff. It was, you know, like, it was really, like, nasty stuff.
A bit awkward.
But it got, so the girlfriend was so uncomfortable we left. I didn't even get to see Filter.
Oh.
But that was my first concert, yeah. It was basically like a live sex act.
Okay, for an all-ages show. So
yeah, I know.
There's
know.
That. It is that special time of year. If you celebrate Christmas, what is your favorite tradition?
Oh, man, just hanging out and getting drunk with my family. But now that we're all adults, essentially, everybody, you know, I've got three siblings and get along with my parents really well now. There's not any of that, like, teenage turmoil left in my family. So now Christmas is fucking awesome because we all get up and, like, now it's not about, like, gifts or anything. It's just, like, hanging out and getting wasted over the course of the day and eating food. So, yeah, I'm easy that way.
Would you rather be a pirate, samurai, or Viking?
Probably a samurai, because I think they got taken care of pretty well. Vikings had to rough it pretty hard. Pirates are pretty dirty and miserable. I feel like samurai had that honor thing going on. I feel like they probably, you know, had some geishas taking good care of them and stuff like that. So samurai. Also, just being able to wield a sword like that would be badass.
Right. How old were you when you had your first kiss?
I guess I was like 13. I don't know. 12 or 13. It's only 7th or 8th grade. Yeah.
This is about the time.
About the time.
About that time. Favorite kind of weather?
Shoot. Honestly, overcast sometimes. Like, I'm a big fan of rainstorms and stuff like that. But I mean, if I'm talking all the time, then I mean, who doesn't like a fucking, 70 degree day with, like a few clouds or something like that.
Right.
So, yeah. Definitely don't like the humidity. Can't stand the cold.
But you live in Dallas.
Yeah, but I live in Dallas, so it gets really hot. Fall weather is like when there's fall weather, hoodie season. Everybody loves it because it's rarer and rarer these days.
Right. Best childhood birthday party. Have you ever had like a theme birthday party?
Well, again, I can tell you the worst birthday I ever had. One time I got a detention in school. I forgot what for. And I came home and gave my mom the detention. She's like, great, well, the birthday party that I just planned today at the laser tag place you always love is now canceled. So I was like, great, that was the most devastating thing. So I had like the ultimate birthday party. No, but I've had some really good sleepovers. I used to my parents were always really cool with me having friends over. So anytime I could have I used to love just having like a few friends over and then playing like Nintendo 64 all night. But as an adult, I've had some good birthday parties, but nothing like too crazy. We played a show on my 29th birthday, and I told everyone it was my 30th birthday. I just rounded up. And everyone who really knew me was like, aren't you only 29? And then I was like, you're my real friend. But then the next year, we ended up playing a show on my birthday again, and it was my 30th birthday for real, and everyone was like, didn't you already turn 30? And I was like, nope.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Those were both fun. Those were good birthdays.
Nice. Favorite kind of dog?
Ooh, Border Terrier. That's my dream dog to sort of adopt as a Border Terrier, but I won't ever get one from a breeder. So one day the right one will come along. But I like scruffy little medium-sized terriers.
Yeah.
They're always really smart and they're easy to train. They live for a long time. They're really loyal. They're sweet. You know.
Friends.
Friends. But
Yay.
there's not a lot of dogs I don't like.
Do you have any major scars?
Yeah, I got one right here. 13 stitches from stage diving. It's in between my eyebrows. I collided heads with another guy coming from the other side of the stage.
Oof.
And it was cool because I could see blood squirting out of my head. And I was like, oh, where's this blood coming from? And I was like... Then another time, this isn't metal. One time my alarm went off for work and I got up and tripped over my bed and then went straight into my dresser and punched right through my lip. So I had to get 6 stitches on the outside here and then 4 on the inside there. I could I was like, oh, and I'd been awake for not even 10 seconds. I was just it was wake up, trip right into a desk drawer. And then I went to the bathroom, stuck my tongue through my lip, and I was like, oh yeah, this is fucked.
Oh. Last food you felt guilty for eating?
I had these really bad biscuits and gravy today. It just, something didn't taste right about them.
Oh man, and you're in the South? It should be...
I know. I was in Louisville, and I was like, come on. Yeah. There was just something, it was they used the wrong kind of sausage. I don't know what it was. There was no flavor in the gravy. And that's just such a fatty, shitty meal to be disappointed with.
Yeah,
so.
You're I made this decision.
Or anytime I eat Waffle House. So whatever the last time I ate Waffle House or Taco Bell.
Yeah. Skittles or M&Ms?
Skittles.
Okay. And last question, what is the last movie you saw in the theaters?
Oh man, what was the last movie I saw in the theaters? Oh, the new Blade Runner. Blade Runner 2049. And it was really great. Yeah, nice. I loved it. Yeah. Nice. It was awesome.
It's been a minute. You need to catch up.
On tour,
you might have been a bit busy. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so you've been on the road. So this tour right before Black. It's only a couple days left, right?
Yep. Yeah, we have tonight, Atlanta and Tampa, and then we play our own headlining show in New Orleans, and that's it.
Cool.
We're done.
You're doing Europe, right?
Yeah, Europe a couple times. We'll go there for 10 days with Hatebreed, Terror, and Madball, and do this little Persistence tour thing. That's really cool. And then we're doing 7 weeks with Trivium and Venom Prison. Direct support, which is going to be very long and very exhausting. But we'll nevertheless probably be pretty cool.
But you're very excited.
We're going to be playing to a lot of people. Well, when I've had 2 months of rest, then I'll be excited.
Then you'll be ready. Spend some time with the dog and you'll be good to go. Cool. Well, thank you, sir.
Sure.
Keep your eye out for Power Trip. They're on the road. Go see them.
Thanks to Power Trip and Riley for taking the time to chat with us today. Buy their newest record, Nightmare Logic, available on Bandcamp and iTunes. Thanks, guys, for listening. This is the Heavy Heart Podcast. Stay tuned for more killer interviews ahead.